Sunday evening here with the GC Sports Racing League. Tonight we have the C group. We have both the custom setups as well as the slider group. We're going to be getting ready to go road course racing for the first time for some of these drivers as far as this league is concerned. So it should be a pretty good one. Up first, we're going to have the C group racing. As you can see here, we have JCR McLovin going to start on the pole. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is the JCR group. They've come out of retirement from the iRacing League alone, and they're going to be on the here in the custom setup group. They're not running the slider side, just this custom side, but should be a pretty good one for sure. If I was to guess, JCR McLevin sits on the pole. The interesting part of that is the JCR group did not run the whole entire top three spots. JCR McLevin gets the pole, but second, you see it right there on your screen, number 11, Memphis Phoenix will start second. We're going to be getting going green here. About 1 minute. I'll be starting the timer. I got some invites. Clashin starts third. JWoww is back. They start third and fourth. So, the JCR guys almost swept the podium, but Memphis Phoenix here has a really good lap, 105.6. So, look to see him be the competition for the JCR groups here tonight. You're seeing on your screen right here exactly what the setup is tonight. We only have 22 lap race. That's 25%. There's no cautions, right? So we have 22 drivers getting ready to go green here. 2% race. There's no cautions. There's no stages. There's no nothing. This is a survival of the fittest, essentially. 22 drivers at a track like Watkins Glen. Turn 1 could be a beast. There's no damage, though, so if you do get hit, at least you can get back on the track and get going. I believe that's one pit stop is all they're going to have to take tonight, but I don't want to verify that right now. I didn't, as CEO, I didn't do my job, boys. I did not check and make sure that that's all that they had to take, but I'm pretty sure one stop is all that you're going to need with a 2x wear. It is now 6:05 Eastern Time. That means the timer is going to start. You see it up there on the top of your screen. Timer is going. We're ready to get racing. I'm pretty excited for this one. Rules here real quick that these guys have to follow. You guys may see differently, but this is what they're supposed to be following. 2 tires must remain on the track at all times, so that is not cutting the corners with your whole car, as well as you cannot save more than 5 laps of fuel to make it where you don't have to make an extra pit stop. With that said, we're going to go ahead and leave that. We're going to blue screen for just a second. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to accept one of these invites to get into the race. These guys are going green, and now I'm going to be able to get in there, and we'll be able to watch all of the action here. As just so you guys know, I am CEO. I am the guy you need to contact if you're trying to get into a league. This is the C Group entry-level custom setup, Watkins Glen. What a night it'll be. These guys are going to race their 22 laps, and then here at about 7:25, 7:35 tonight, we will see the slider group in action. And don't miss that, because the slider group has, they've been having about 30 plus cars every week. So imagine seeing 35, 36 cars here at Watkins Glen with no cautions. What action it'll be. But 22, man, that's enough cars to make me cringe if I was on the track. Den Kate, Billy Holcomb, thanks for tuning in. Should be really good. Memphis, Billy, I don't know if you'd seen it, but Memphis starts outside pole to McLevin. So the 2 guys you're cheering for, they actually start front row. And you're seeing them line up. They're going to hit that line. The 37, that's McLovin. The 11, that is Memphis Phoenix. We're getting ready to go. Green flag racing. Turn 1 could be a doozy as they are underway now. Even though McLovin had the pole, he's going to start on the outside. Memphis Phoenix, he gets up. A little contact is made amongst these guys. They get out of turn 1. Looks like somebody got a little bit of loose right there, but here comes McLovin. He's going to be your race leader as they go into this little narrow S section. JCR Clashin able to make a pass on the outside of the 11 machine. These guys are cruising now. They're getting ready to go into the bus stop for the first time here tonight. This corner could be really hard. Looks like so far, no harm, no foul. All these drivers getting it through pretty good, I'm sure. And I guarantee there's been a wreck somewhere here through the field already. But these guys are doing good. Clashing, running the outside line here through the carousel. He's going to utilize the whole entire exit ramp section there, as Memphis Phoenix losing a little bit of time, but doing a really good job staying with these JCR boys. Clashin tries cutting the corner. He got all forward tires off, but he didn't gain anything, so it's not a big deal there. McLovin is going to come off the final corner. He is going to be your race leader after lap 1 in that number 37 Energizer Bunnies machine. 21 laps left. That's it, guys. This is a 20-plus minute race, like just barely over 20 minutes. These guys are going to put lap down times down of about a minute 5, minute 7 in that ballpark. Ooh, is the 11 of Memphis Phoenix. He gets a little loose on exit there. Guys, we're going to go through the field. There's 22 drivers. I want to make sure that every driver on the track gets a little bit of notification. So here's your pole sitter. That's JCR McLovin. First night here with the GC Sports Racing League. Oh, sorry. I was using my controller, not my wheel. Then you have Memphis Phoenix. He started outside pole. He's in that number 11 FedEx Toyota JCR Clashin. We spoke about him. He's running in P2 right now. Started P4 is this 18 machine of JCR. JWoww is back. However, he's lost quite a few spots. Palm Coaster in the 22 machine. T-Bird in the 96 making his debut as well here in the custom side of the league. Mini Cooper running one of your top 5 drivers in points in that 42, looking for just a solid finish. We have old Johnny Boy. He's actually running in P4 and entering this race. He is your points leader, so this means a lot for him to be able to get there and have a good finish. 62 BS14 cars, had a good qualifying lap time, but not doing so hot on the races. We just seen him getting a little bit loose. We have he gone in the 8. Oh, as he gets really loose off turn 1, he's going to catch the inside wall and lose a few positions. 49, that's the Maverick. It's fairly new to the league. Oh, he makes contact with the 8 of he gone. Joker Smoker here in the 34. Mac attacking you in the 17. NASCAR 82 here in the 41. Wayne Broom was your early season points leader, but struggled last week, and it seems to be struggling here this week on the road course and lost the points lead to old Johnny Boy. S for Salt Life, big on the YouTube. I'm sure you guys have heard his name. Pro 75, last week's race winner, actually. Hellraiser in the 19, Keith in the 2, Denkate in the 48, Smooth Puppy in this number 4 Ford Mustang, Dave Ace, newcomer. I believe this to be his second race, but he has yet to finish a race. And we're back to our race leader, JCR McLovin. You're seeing with a huge lead out here in this number 37 Chevy. We're going to kind of scroll through, try to find some more battles. You guys, I'm going to try not to scroll too fast. Clashin still running in second with Memphis in third, but the battle for fourth here between T-Bird, Old Johnny, and JWoww is back is heating up, as I believe we're now done with 3 out of 22 laps, so 19 laps remain. Looked like old Johnny Boy caught the inside wall. T-Bird's going to pull away with fourth, but JWoww, he's got a hot rod. He's trying to make his way up the field. Oh, T-Bird spins, entering the bus stop, collects JWoww. JWoww is able to save it for the moment. Old Johnny Boy now is going to take 5th place, as here comes one of the top 5 in points. Mini Cooper is now running in 6th. So old Johnny Boy there sitting in 4th place. He is your, he's running in 5th place. He is your points leader, and he's the highest running series regular besides Memphis Phoenix in that 11. Sorry guys, doing this broadcast by ourselves a little difficult, but we're going to try to manage and make our way through. Mini Cooper, you're seeing him there in that number 42 week after week. This guy's one of your most consistent drivers. He gone here in the 8. He's looking for a good solid finish, trying to move his way up, just so that the viewers at home know what we do here in the GC Sports. This is entry level. They run no cautions, they run no stages. The reason is we're trying to just see who's going to stick it out when things do happen and make it to the end of the race. We want to make sure as you move up, not only are you going to show up, but you're also going to be there at the end, so we have a good car count in the upper series. B group is where you're going to start having caution stages, playoffs, all that good stuff, right? And top 12 drivers from this series are going to advance, and 22 on track. That means only 10 out of these drivers are going to be staying in the C group. So there's a lot on the line. These guys definitely want to show up and show out and improve your way through the league. The Maverick 90 here, running in front of Mac Attack in that number 17 machine. Joker Smoker. Again, I'm just kind of just scrolling through the field, let you guys know where we're sitting at. I'm gonna try to get to the number 48. Not on screen, but on his YouTube. He's supposed to be streaming for me. May seem silly, but it is huge to make sure we have a lap count. Heck, he's got more comments in his section than we have in ours. Not really sure why that's what's happening, but yeah, right. There's Esfa, Pro 75, last week's winner again. He's really not a road course guy. He's just trying to get in here, be as consistent as possible. I do know he puts the work in and makes sure that he gets some practice, make sure he knows what's going on here as far as where the track is and stuff. I'm really not seeing a lot of people cut this bus stop. I'm really pretty proud as owner here to seeing these guys race this track so clean and so well. There is Den Kate in that pink and black number 48 Chevy Camaro. Gonna get back to our race leader. Dominating performance by this 37 machine to this point so far. I have seen, and we have seen in the A group right now, right? So they ran that what is now the A group was the B group last season, and they had a few incidents where they were the race leader would end up spinning a few times, and I'm not seeing that yet, but the guys, they're doing a good job. Get back over to our YouTube, make sure that I know what's going on, see if anybody's commenting. So far, 0 extra comments. Thanks for all the extra. It would make my life a whole lot easier. You guys start saying something in the broadcast chat, so I have something to at least respond to. I'm actually going to get back to our race leader here. I'm going to give you guys, he just crossed the line, we're going to give you a lap around here at Watkins Glen. I will do this until he's done with turn 1, but I'm going to kind of let you guys hear how the throttle control is done here at a road course, as McLovin is one of the best. A little bit of red line. He misses the corner, ladies and gentlemen. While we're riding with the race leader, he misses it. Going to be hard on the brakes here. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a lap around Watkins Glen with our race leader, JCR McLovin. You guys hear he was on the brakes. He did mess up a corner there in the bus stop, but that doesn't happen a whole lot. I was a little surprised to see it happen, but that makes it known that even he's a human. But man, it's a big gap back to JCR clashing. Memphis Phoenix, I believe, still running in that 3rd position, doing a really good job. He was really concerned about being able to race here. Actually, it looks like the 18 of JWAS, so JCR drivers look like they're sitting P1, P2, and P3 currently here at Watkins Glen in the C Custom Group. Again, this is entry level. Yes, these are JCR drivers. Yes, they are amazing, good, talented drivers. But here at GC, we don't just give you a spot. You got to earn your spots here, right? And so because of that, even the JCR guys, you got to go to entry level. Everybody that's in A right now, this is their 3rd season. They've worked their way and they've earned their way to the A group. If JCR team wants to make there, they got 2 options: stick around for the seasons and make the A group, or, and I emphasize the word or, oh, as JWoww actually spins in that final corner, I just seen it back there in the background, he is going to do donuts while he was side by side with T-Bird. But yeah, everybody here, you got to start in the entry level, which is the C group, which is what you're seeing here tonight. Work your way to top 12 in points and make it to the B group, and then work your top 9 in points there to make it to the A group. So it's difficult, but everybody kind of it seeds people the way the spot that they need to be spotted, right? If that makes any sense. Like you'll be in competition more your tier. However, there is stipulations that the driver that wins this race is welcome to race on Wednesday with the B Custom Group. So right now, JCR McLovin, in that number 37 Energizer Chevrolet. Beautiful car, by the way. One that I tend to drive, or used to drive here in GC Sports. But yeah, he's looking to punch his ticket into being able to race with the B Group this week. Questions, comments, concerns, wanting to drive. Go ahead, YouTube. Need a little emphasis here. This is really not easy to do by myself in the broadcast booth. So Billy Holcomb, he's out there. He said 37 set sail. Listen, you're not wrong, but I'm telling you, the one guy that I am probably most proud of sitting here watching this is Memphis Phoenix in this number 11. I know he was concerned. He's had a few weeks this season that he struggled. His finishes weren't up to par in his own standard. He writes me after how he kind of screwed the pooch, you know. And but right now here at Watkins Glen, the guy's doing a phenomenal job. And Memphis Reigns out there, great job to you, bud. Gonna try to scroll through, get a little bit further away from our race leaders, maybe see if we can find some action. This is a road course. They're going to spread out really far, but here are your top two drivers in the points minus Wayne Broom. We have Old Johnny Boy and Mini Cooper. These guys, okay, so you have your race leaders, which are your JCR Memphis Phoenix drivers. You have your points leaders. This is the battle for advancement, right? So you want to be able to advance. You want to be the top 12 in points, but who doesn't want to say they're the track or the series champion in this group? And right now, that position belongs to Old Johnny Boy, but this is only race number 3 of an 11 race season, and Mini Cooper's trying to say, hey, I can race all these tracks. These guys are taking a really wide exit. I didn't see that out of the 42 in Mini Cooper. JCR JWOW, I talked about how he spun. He's actually now behind these guys. Personally, I can see that number 18 Toyota probably catching up to both these guys, making a pass here and there. Probably all 3 of the JCR guys most likely running the same setup. They're a group, they're a team. There's no team racing in this series, so to say, but they are a good group of buddies. I'm sure they work together. And out there on YouTube, Billy Holcomb, he says that Memphis Phoenix, he just needs a little bit of confidence. Confidence is the one thing that he lacks for sure. If Memphis Phoenix could just trust that he can do it, he'd probably have a couple wins already this season. But people that don't lack that confidence is this JCR group. BS14's, he works now with, if you know GC Sports, you know Private Patton. Private Patton owns the Millennium Racing League. He owns the Penske drivers in the A series for both sliders and customs, and he's been working personally with this BS14 car. Now last week we seen BS had an issue where he was just sitting on the track all week. I had to question him about it, see what was going on. He actually left and ate dinner and came back to the race, so that's why he was sitting down there the whole time. And then actually he gained 2 spots after he finally started racing, so he did stick around. He started the race, he finished the race, he gained spots. So BS14 working hand in hand with the Private Patton. He's out here trying to get better. I don't know much about this guy, but Patton seems to have a big kudos to this guy and a big learning curve for BS14 cars. And I'm telling you, if you're going to learn from somebody, Private Patton may be one of, if not the best, to be learning from. Battle here between Mac Attack and you and the Maverick. Looks like contact is made. Maverick gets on the brakes. Mac Attack was not yet at his braking point. Contact is made. 49 misses number turn, whatever that one was. And but he's going to recuperate. He's going to, looks like he's coming down pit road as pit stops are beginning to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This could make or break your race. Oh, lap traffic happening. Wayne Broom is going a lap down to our race leader. I don't know if he's pit or if he's struggling that bad, but as far as points are concerned, this is huge while we're seeing Old Johnny Boy and Mini Cooper running in the top 5 all night. Got to try to go back to our lap counts here and see where I'm sitting. Well, that's not going to help me a whole lot as Dencade is on pit road, so that does no good for me. Let me try to scroll back here and see how many laps were left before he pit. I have no idea. Awesome. Well, boys, ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, I am not doing a good job here. broadcasting may not actually be my thing. Again, I spoke about Pro 75 being last week's winner. That was in an oval track. He's not an oval track driver. He's not a road course driver, right? He's doing a pretty good job. We are seeing, right, you're seeing at home that these people are getting all four tires off the track, right? However, I'm not seeing anybody doing it lap after lap, intentionally trying to gain places, right? They are doing a great job. Hellraiser, want to give a shout out. One of the owners of a league that I support 100%. Fueled Up Racing Money League. They do custom setups. Tiller, Blaney, and Hellraiser. These guys have put together a money league. If you guys are interested, they're still taking drivers, I believe. Keith's one of the drivers that just doesn't miss races. He and Broom made contact. There's Den Kate. He's getting ready to... Oh, let's see. He just crossed lines, so maybe I can tell what his lap count is. 9 laps to go. I'm assuming he'd be a lap down, so McLevin would have 8. This would be coming to 7 to go, but he's on pit road. Let's see. While he goes to the pit stall, I'm going to take a quick break myself. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Sorry, I put it on JWoww, figured one of the fast cars that's running up front. He had that little wreck he went through earlier, but he's doing a pretty good job. Palm Coaster, you're seeing him come off pit road. There's T-Bird. He was the driver next to JWoww when JWoww went flying through the grass. So let's see if I can get the leader. As his next time by, he should be coming to 5 laps to go, if he is yet to. Alright, looks like he's coming through the final corner. Should be coming to the line. This should be 5 laps remain here for him, but let's put it this way. I'm absolutely horrible. Tiller, is that still 5 laps to go, or am I wrong? Alright, trying to scroll through the field, see if we can find you some action. JCR Clash, and he's on pit road, as is JWoww. McLevin made the early stop. Mini Cooper doing a good job. Looks like he's going to be coming around the corner. I just seen Old Johnny Boy's on pit road, so I'm kind of intrigued here to see where Mini Cooper and Old Johnny Boy come out equivalently on pit road, simply because, again, that is realistically, as far as what we're seeing on track right now, those are your guys that are going to be battling for your points title with Broom. Alright, so Johnny Boy is out in front of Mini Cooper. You know, for 22 cars on track, I'm not seeing a lot of wreckage. I'm not seeing a lot of carnage. This is Watkins Glen. That's what I expected, was carnage. I'm not seeing it, but I'm also seeing no cars on pit road that are staying on pit road. We still have 22 cars on track here at GC Sports Custom Setup Race, and quite frankly, that's awesome. Denke goes off track in front of the 42 in Mini Cooper, but he does not make contact. Gonna get back in with our race leader. Yeah, Tiller, man, I appreciate it. 5 to go should be about where they're at. I'm thinking the leader's coming to 4 to go, or just hit 4 to go. Trying to do what seems right. That seems right. I have no idea if Denkate's on the lead lap, or 1 lap down, or 2 laps down, or maybe 11 laps down. Who knows? But he was my lap counter, and he was about 1 behind, I thought. So that should have been 4 to go for him. 13 live viewers. Really looking for, what do you guys got other than McLevin? What are you guys looking at here in the C Custom group? Who are you most excited to see, not necessarily win a race, but who are you guys excited to see be able to advance and make it to the B group? Like who's y'all's fan favorite here in the C group? That's what I want to know. That just happened to be good timing that as I was asking that question, Memphis Phoenix was the next driver in line. It seems to be that week after week, he is the guy that a lot of people are voting for. T-Bird, I really feel strongly that if he'd been here all season, he'd be one of our top runners in points. Right now, man, I couldn't be any happier with the racing that I'm seeing on track. I don't know what you guys are seeing out in YouTube land, but to me, this looks like really, really good action. More single filed out, but I'm seeing good, clean action here at a road course. And with 22 drivers at a road course, that's not an easy task. So I think what we're seeing is phenomenal. The race leader should be at 3 to go. I'm going to scroll back to him as he's actually getting ready to deal with some lap traffic. So let's see how he deals with it. And only 3 laps to go. Again, I don't want to lose track of time and not catch the leader on the final lap, because you know how it is. You're supposed to ride. Paul Bear out there cheering for Denkate. He likes Denkate. Thank you, Billy. I also agree. Yeah, it's been a great race. Oh, the race leader spins on the exit of the corner. 37 is wrecking. I'm not sure where second place is, but I know second place did not pass him there. So McLovin had such a lead that he decided to do early burnout donuts, victory donuts, as he takes 2 to go, enters turn 1. He's right back underweight. Now, if I had as big of a lead as McLovin does, something I might be thinking about doing is backing the pace off. There is lap traffic up there. As soon as he got to him, that's when he wrecked. Personally, if there's no reason to push the issue, no reason to lap those guys, I mean, I might think better about doing it. You've seen what just barely happened, where he spun out and he wrecked there on one of the easier corners on the track. Last thing I would want to do is catch him on one of the harder corners and wreck worse than what happened. He did a pretty good. He did a 360 and got going again, but there are times where you could get stuck in the wall, have to actually put it in reverse, get going again, where you could lose more time. So McLovin has an outstanding lead on these guys. I'm trying to see, I believe that was the white number 51 back there behind the 11 of Memphis Phoenix, and sure enough it is. So I don't know if this is correct, but I believe Memphis Phoenix is your race leader, as McLovin is taking what I believe to be the white flag here at the Go Bowling at the Glen, Watkins Glen. First road course of the season, JCR boys' first race. McLovin, Clashin, and JWoww is back in one of those 3 looking to claim the first victory of the season for the JCR group. Again, I spoke about it, we're 3 races in. So far, Wayne Broom and Pro 75 are race winners here, and JCR Clashin trying to punch his ticket in. Now, these guys did just recently come out of retirement. They do plan to compete full-time. So, you missed a couple weeks, you show up, you win. If McLovin can start running top 5s, there's no reason he can't be one of those drivers that makes the top 12 in points and be able to advance. We do only the old school point system here. There is no reset the points with 3 weeks to go or something like that in the C group. So coming out of the final corner here, JCR McLovin is going to be inside the number 41 of NASCAR 82 FK. He is going to be clear. He's going to go shooting down the front stretch, and I believe that to be the end of the race. I can't really tell right now, as you're supposed to brake really hard right there. Nah, he's still up to speed, so that was not the checkered flag right there. So, broadcaster, yet again, having no idea what he's talking about. T-Bird now has gotten by the number 51 as well of Clashin, so I believe it is the running order currently is McLovin, Memphis Phoenix, T-Bird, and JCR Clashin. I would like to, Paul, I wouldn't mind seeing Denkate in the B group. I'll be honest, Denkate is one of the hardest working people. He practices a whole lot. I don't know if the B group is necessarily where he belongs at this point in time. Love Denkate to death, but I do feel like he's got to work a little bit more on his line. He tends to struggle to hit his marks over and over. So even his line's not bad. The consistency of hitting the line, I believe, to be his issue. But the battle of third on the last lap is on his Clash and goes to the outside of T-Bird. This is for a podium finish. This is to get an interview. I don't know if either of them care about getting an interview, but they're battling really hard to do so. Right now, Clashin has the advantage as he's going to go into the inside here on this corner, but is T-Bird going to be able to stay with him so far to this point? Yes, slight contact is made. They're going to go into the final corner. Clashin, hard contact. T-Bird puts the 51 into the wall, and T-Bird is going to end up in P3, followed by Clashin in 4th with JWoww is back. They'll round out your top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me while I quiet down for just a second while I try to get these guys into the broadcast booth. And if there are any drivers racing in this series listening to the broadcast, please keep in mind that I need the full Results, I need every driver's final finishing position if you would like points for tonight. JCR McLovin, race winner. Sorry, I'm saying this not just to you guys, also keeping it in my own head so I don't invite the wrong people. JCR McLovin, Memphis Phoenix, and the T-Bird. This race went off much quicker than most of them because this was a road course. I'm not going to blue screen, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can get to the race winner. Sorry. Alright, I think I added all three of the drivers. Looks like I'm starting to get some results. JCR McLovin, Memphis T-Bird, Clashing, JWoww, Mac Attack, Palm Coaster, the Maverick, Old Johnny Boy, Mini Cooper. Those guys are going to round out your top 10, followed by BS14, Broom, NASCAR 82, Pro 75, Hellraiser, Joker Smoker, He Gone, Smooth Puppy, Denkate, Dave Ace. That rounds out your top 20. Final two positions go to Keith and S for Salt Life. Let's see. Has everybody joined the chat so far? T-Bird, I know you're in here for sure. Did everyone else join?
I'm the only one that joined, so.
Okay, I don't want to blue screen right now and not see it. So, do you have your voice set to always loud?
Yes, I do.
And surprise, surprise, McLovin also gets the Fast Lap Award with a 1:04.9. That is cruising. Let me get to the cars. You're the 96 car, I believe. What an ugly car, by the way. All right, huh? T-Bird. P3, this is your first race here this season with the C Group. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there towards the end, you and Clash and battling real hard side by side. Go over real quick. I seen slight contact. Was that just he come down on you, you went up, or was it like racing incident, or what happened there?
Well, we were racing the shit out of each other. That's what happened.
You can't say that word on broadcasting, bro. And now you just finished P10. Good job. No, I'm just kidding. Carry on.
Sorry, but there we had contact multiple times. I think I moved him up a little bit in the carousel and on the final lap, and then he came down to me when we were side by side in the final corner and moved him back up after because ping pong. I mean, honestly, it was a great battle. Props to him. I had P2, but with strategy and stuff, but then I spun out in the S's and they caught me.
So to the viewers at home, just a recap of this interview so far to this point, what I just heard is the 96 intentionally dumped Clashing, as well as he had P2 but ran out of talent and spun his own car out. No, I'm just messing with you, T-Bird. Realistically, bro, you showed. Do you plan on racing here full time, or was this kind of like a one-off type deal for you? Like, are you trying to advance the ranks, or are you kind of just using this as fun whenever you have the opportunity to race?
I was using that as fun. I mean, I knew I had a setup line around for Watkins Glen, so I was like, and I had nothing to do today, so I was like, screw it, we'll run. But I'm mainly going to stick to on the slider side of things, where I'm currently in a great points battle going on there, so.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, bro, T-Bird, seeing you on track, you're always one of the front runners everywhere you go, whether it be custom setup or slider. So that's nothing unusual to see you up here in a podium finish. So at the end of the day, congratulations on your third place finish, man.
Just a wheelman, but thank you.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah. All right, does anybody know if Memphis joined the chat?
He's in here.
He is? All right, Memphis, you got a copy?
You got me?
Is your voice set to always allow? I'm assuming you're checking. Hello? Memphis, did we lose you? Hello?
He got kidnapped.
I mean, I feel like he just disappeared, right? Like, am I wrong? He was talking. He asked if we could hear him. I said, yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, slight echo. Is your voice on always loud? You're going to have to do that on the PS. You're not able to do that on the phone app, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, the only way I can somehow communicate is through the phone.
Alright, so... Alright, I'm going to ask you the question and basically give a quick rundown, right? Does that make sense? So, to viewers at home, he's through his phone, so he can't do the communication that well. I'm going to ask him a question. He's going to respond. I'll give you a quick rundown on what he said. So, Memphis, you were able... Nope, he's gone. He's just gone. So, let's go to our... That seems difficult. Let's go to our race winner. McLovin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you, Teddy?
Are you set to always allow?
Let me check for you. Oh, Memphis is back if you want to get him real quick.
Alright. Memphis, you got a copy?
I'm here, but I don't know what's wrong with my headset.
Are you phone or... I've heard you every time you've talked. Are you on your phone or are you on the PS? Which way
I'm
you
back
going?
on the phone. I mean, the PlayStation.
Okay. Alright. We heard you the whole time last time when you left. It got weird. Alright, so P2, right? You were concerned. You even wrote me prior to the race, said, oh man, the talent's here with the JCR guys, blah, 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 blah. You qualified P2. You even said, man, how did I manage a lap like that? But not only did you qualify P2 behind McLovin, but you also finished P2 behind McLovin. You got to be feeling good about that. Just kind of give me a rundown of your race and how you're feeling right now.
Honestly, I'm just happy I actually finished good where I deserved to finish. Been having too much bad luck this season.
Yeah, I talked about how luck has not been on your side. You've been a little disappointed with the finishing, that order positions that you've had, but this has got to make you feel good. Definitely going to solidify you as one of the top 12 running people to advance into the B group, right? So overall, are you looking for this season? Are you trying to get victories, or are you aiming more towards just the advancement into B group and proving possibly that, you know, this is where I belong. I don't belong in the C group. I belong in the B group, or I belong in the A group.
Both.
Like, wow, man, lots of words there. This might be one of the worst interviews. Driving a Denny Hamlin car, a guy that has lack of words in an interview. Appreciate all the large words from you here.
That's me.
All
And a
right,
few
man.
words.
Well, listen, P2 at a road course, the first time you've seen one here in the C group. Congratulations, man. And you lost to only one person, one of the worst drivers on a road course I've ever seen. So congratulations, man.
The guy I figured he would win anyway.
Yeah. By the way, Billy Holcomb said, great job. I was told to give you a shout out from him. He's proud of you.
Yeah, I already got a message from him.
Oh. Thanks a lot, Billy. All right, so now to our race winner, McLovin. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Are you on Always Loud?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, how does a trash can win a race, period, much less at a road course?
A bunch of luck, man. I don't know. First of all, I don't know how I got pulled. Must have been because I was wall banging or something.
I mean, listen, wall
went out
banging
there.
at a road course is not easy, just saying.
Yeah,
Tried it,
yeah, and
tried
then-
it. I ran way slower.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, about 4 laps left to go in the
No, yeah,
broadcast.
oh yeah, I was
decided
watching you when
I
you
was
dumped
gonna, I was gonna dump it and do a spin and win type thing for entertainment purposes, and that's what we're going with. It was not an accident.
I told the viewers at home, or said he's doing a victory burnout with like 4 laps to go. I don't know why he's doing this, but apparently you had a large enough lead that it worked. All in all, man, right? So you and the rest of the JCR guys, I know that you guys have gone into the iRacing section of racing, right? You guys have kind of stepped away from console. Nobody, after Pro League stuff, nobody really wanted to do any console stuff because the new game was going to come out, right? There's nothing to focus on with Heat 5. The new game, trash. Thank you, Motorsports Games, right? But so now you guys have done the iRacing. You guys have come back to the console. Is this a full-time thing that you guys are going to try to advance and make your way through, or just happened to see that we were at a road course and wanted to join?
Well, it's kind of a little bit of a both, to be honest. I'm kind of want to get a little bit more back into the console side of league racing, and I think the other JCR guys do as well. So I'm probably going to try to stick around and make as many races as I can. I am not going to promise I'll be back full time, but it's definitely something I've been intrigued with lately with running here tonight and watching y'all's races with Sludge and I think it's A group, correct?
Yeah, A group on Thursday nights. Yeah,
and then also what Billy Holcomb and all those FTR guys got going over at FTR, it's really intrigued me to at least come back and give it a try. And I've honestly been having a lot of fun just hanging out with the console guys again. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, and speaking of Billy, you actually drove Billy's car. He drives the 37 in the A group on the custom group, and so that's cool. Paying tribute to him, I guess. But man, all in all, McLovin, you know I like shooting the crap with you. We talk to each other about how we're trash cans, but at the end of the day, man, I got utmost respect for you. You're one of the best wheelmen I've seen in the game, and it's an honor to have you come back and be a part of my league for sure. But congratulations on your victory, man, and really to all the JCR guys, great job to the whole group.
Thank you very much, man. We were nervous coming back tonight. We honestly, and I mean this is all honestly, didn't know how we were going to really compete tonight. We know that a lot of guys that maybe weren't as big at names before have improved a lot, so we were very nervous. Unfortunately for Clash and JWoww, they made some mistakes that cost them better finishes, but big congrats to T-Bird and Memphis on their runs as well. They were really deserving and did what they needed to do, so congrats to those guys as well. And thank you guys for allowing us to join and race with you.
I'm just throwing this out there, but the other two JCR boys both had one issue tonight, and that was getting around the 96 of T-Bird. The final corner we seen when JWoww lost control and spun out was when T-Bird was on the outside of him. And then on the final lap, the 51 of Clashing, he didn't finish in the podium because he was next to the 96 of T-Bird, and contact was made and he went flying into the wall.
Well, what happened to Clash? I don't know what happened to I know with Clash that when he was running second behind me, he sped going on pit road, which really cost him.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, great honors to have you guys here. And McLovin, again, I know you more than I know the other two, the rest of the JCR group. And again, it's always an honor having you here. I appreciate it. I feel like anytime I have a league running, McLovin's one of those guys that'll make an appearance at least once. So again, congratulations, and love seeing you in victory lane here at Watkins Glen.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all have a great night.
All right, to the viewers at home, it is currently 6:45 Eastern Time. Somebody has a broadcast behind me. All right, 7:05 Eastern, I'll be setting up a lobby for the slider guys. Around 7:30ish, they'll be going green, and if they're not racing yet, I will at least have the broadcast up. So around 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in for the slider guys. You will see some of the same drivers. However, one thing I do have to mention is on the slider side, we have been having approximately 30 drivers. The first week we had 32. This last week we had 30 even. So entering this race tonight, I'm expecting again 30 plus drivers, and I've actually got 6 new drivers that are going to try to make it tonight. So our 30 plus count might be at the max of the 38, and just throwing it out there, but this says everything it needs to say about the racing today on the Daily. McLovin, Memphis, JY is back, Clash and T-Bird, Mac Attack, the Maverick, Old Johnny Boy, and BS14 cars. Those are all from here tonight in this series. So congratulations to those 9 of the 10 daily, as well as I'm sure they have a lot of the weekly. McLovin, of course, right there on the weekly. And hitting the all-time, Clashing's up there on the all-time, but that's about as far as that goes. Bro Chase races here. But all right, well, anyways, tune in around 7:30 Eastern Time as we get ready to go green flag with the slider group. That should be a blast. Same scenario, 22 laps. Difference is everybody's going to be basically on the same gearing and ratio. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you here in about 45 minutes.